Do you have that one person who keeps you on your feet, builds you up when you're broken down? That one person who makes you strong? We all do. Maybe it's your family, your best friend, your other half, or even a role model. But we all have someone who makes us strong in our deepest days and picks us up. To some of us, they might not even know we exist, but that feeling of needing that one person to catch us when we fall can overcome anything. This is why Strong by One Direction should be on your playlist. Lyrics. What would a song be without them? To some of us, the lyrics are the part of the song that mean everything to us. To some of us, they relate to what we're going through, make us happy, or simply just make us dream. In the song Strong by One Direction, there are many quotable lyrics, such as, I'm sorry if I say I need you, but I don't care, I'm not scared of love, and because when I'm not with you, I'm weaker, and especially that you make me strong. Some might think this song is only about other half or boyfriend-girlfriend love, but it is so much more. If you look deeper into the lyrics, such as, because when I'm not with you, I'm weaker, and I need you, and you make me strong. Yes, it talks about love, but aren't friendships and role models and anyone else who makes you strong kind of like love? Look at it this way. What would happen to you if you lost your best friend and it could never come back? Now, before you jump to any other thoughts, think about it. You'd probably be lost yourself, mentally. That one person that made you strong, gone, forever. That's the feeling of love. Even if they're not gone, you know you need them. You would be alive, but technically not living without them. Because love is not just holding hands or kissing, but having that one person that no matter what, you need them to catch you when you fall, build you back up, and make you strong. This is what the lyrics of the song Strong by One Direction mean. When you can relate to a song, it makes it so much more special. Some couples have their song, some friends have a song that represents their friendship, and some people even have a song to get over a breakup or a loss. But what song do you listen to represent someone or something that you need, you can't live without? This is where Strong by One Direction comes in. There are so many songs about other aspects of our lives, but only every once in a while, a song comes around that explains everything we're going through, that speaks our thoughts, or they could read as words from our mouths. Strong is a song that speaks about how we think about that person who makes us strong. The lyrics, my hands, your hands, tied up like two ships, in my heart, your heart, sit tight like bookends, explain the bond we have with that person. They make us so strong that the bond we have between them is even stronger. Strong like, sit tight like bookends. So strong, nothing can pull that bond apart. Another relatable part is, need you to keep me from falling apart. We can relate to this because that person that makes us so strong, when they're in our presence, we can't fall apart. And last of all, there's nothing I'm moved from. You make me strong. This is relatable because no matter what, we're always going to be bonded with that one person. We're never going to run away from them or separate from them when things get tough. Because when we think about it, in our deepest, darkest days, they were the light that let us out. When we weren't the most likable people to be around, they stayed because they knew who we truly were, deep down inside. They catched us when we fell and mended us back together. They made us strong. Sometimes when we realize things, we could be frustrated, upset, happy, or even feel like we have a weight lifted off our shoulders. There's realization everywhere in the world. Like when a boy who's madly in love with a girl chases her to the airport to stop her from boarding a plane because he finally realized, I love this girl, and if she leaves forever, she'll never know how I feel. Or when two enemies realize after forever, they turn out to be really good friends. This world is so big and filled with so many great, even beautiful new things to realize every day. Sometimes we realize things we never wanted to, but those realizations make the other realizations even more precious. Movies, people, even songs can make us realize things. This is what Strong by One Direction does. It makes us realize we really need that one person. We realize our best friend, other half, family, even our role models make us strong. And we probably wouldn't be where we are right now, in this moment, if it wasn't for them. They made us strong enough to stand up and face our fears, be who we are, or even just live life. This world is pretty big, and when we think about it, life is pretty big too. We can't face these things alone, and we shouldn't have to. We can't catch ourselves when we fall. We can't always console our own feelings, and we can't always make ourselves strong enough on our own. Because when we think about it, we're only human. This is how Strong by One Direction makes us realize we need that one person who makes us strong. When many people hear the name One Direction, they may think, man, I will never get caught listening to a boy band. But remember the quote, don't judge a book by its cover? This world is filled with so many labels, and sometimes we just need to free ourselves and make our own path and avoid the easiest trail. Sometimes we care too much about what the world thinks and are embarrassed to try something new that will be seen from a different viewpoint from others. Maybe some of us want to follow our dream, but are scared our parents won't approve. Maybe some of us want to make friends with a new kid at school, but are scared we're all friends with. And maybe sometimes we just want to try a new band, watch a certain genre movie, or simply just try something new. If you want to try something new, or simply just be yourself, drop the labels and label yourself as you. So when someone says to you, a boy band, really? It won't matter, because this world can't judge you. Only you can judge yourself. When I think of the song Strong by One Direction, the two areas of interaction that comes into my mind are community and service and health and social education. Community and service comes to my mind because the two questions that are featured in this area of interaction are, how do we help each other? And how do we live in relation to each other? Strong by One Direction relates to, how do we help each other? Because when someone makes us strong, they catch us when we fall, they lend us a hand, or even help us face our fears. That's when they help us the most. Because when others make us strong, it's the biggest help we can ask for. The song Strong also relates to, how do we live in relation with each other? Because sometimes the best way someone can make us feel strong is by relating to us and letting us know we're not alone. The song Strong also relates to the area of interaction, health and social education, because it relates to, how do we think and act, how am I changing, and how can I look after myself and others? Strong relates to these questions because we act and think this way because we're human. We need each other, and it's normal to need someone. The song also relates to, how am I changing, because those who make us strong help change us for the better. And last of all, Strong relates to, how do I look after myself and others? Because those that we meet look after us. And even though sometimes we don't believe them, in some way, we look after them too. When I think of the song Strong by One Direction, the two learner profiles that come to my mind